And welcome back to Daily Wrap. The latest CNN poll conducted after last week's GOP debate shows Donald Trump taking quite a hit, dropping 8 points, while Carly Fiorina was the big winner with a 13-point surge. Mr. Trump, who does interviews at a dizzying pace in person and, of course, by phone, will make a visit to the Colbert Report tonight. Ted Cruz joined the new CBS late-night host on Monday. Hillary Clinton has done everybody from Ellen to Fallon in the span of 1 week, while Bernie Sanders, not exactly Mr. Laps, managed to make fun of his age and name last night with Comedy Central's Larry Wilmore.
Please enjoy Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders on the Soul Food Sit Down. You may be the oldest person to ever become president. Are you, what are you, 74?
Yeah.
If you became president, God forbid something happened. I'm not saying that it is. I'm just trying to keep it 100. Would you be comfortable with, let's say, like a weekend at Bernie's situation, or like to get us through the rest of your administration?
Why not? No. I think the good news is I've been blessed with good health, with a lot of endurance.
If you could just do this for me, just in case, Bernie, could you just put these sunglasses on just for a second?
Absolutely.
Thanks. Just in case we have to do the weekend at Bernie's thing.
How's that?
That's awesome. And just kind of go like this.
How's that?
That's fantastic.
Have you done that away?
Oh, that's awesome. Go on. Yeah. No, you can keep those. You might need them. Yeah. Hold on to those.
Larry David is so playing him in an upcoming movie. No question. That was great, though.
Yeah, the question is, did Bernie Sanders know the movie Weekend at Bernie's? Did he have any idea what he was talking about?
1 in 10 shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we keep hearing about that this is the most important election of our lifetime, with serious issues facing this nation during serious times. But at the same time, from the Fox debate to the demolition derby that was the CNN version, this road to 2016 seems more of a personality contest than anything else so far. Which brings us to the hottest candidate in the race right now, Carly Fiorina. As we mentioned, she's up 12 points from 1 week ago after a commanding debate performance. But one criticism, including from our own Rick Unger, is that she doesn't smile enough, that she may come across as too cold. The man has a point. So, how did she do in her lightest interview environment out there when she joined the Tonight Show last night? Take a look.
Donald Trump has recently said that that Vladimir Putin is saying he wants to meet with Trump when he comes here. And that he wants to sit down and have a conversation with him. You've met Putin.
I have. Well, the two of them have a lot in common, actually. But we'll just leave it at that.
Okay, off to a good start. Solid laugh there. Let's see if she can keep up.
As a formidable adversary. He's very confident. He actually can be quite funny and charming. Yeah. But he's a KGB guy. You know, we should never forget this. And he lusts for power, and he's gathered up a lot of it. And he's a very bad actor, and it's a very bad thing that his fighter jets and his soldiers are sitting in Syria right now. That's a bad thing. Yeah. By the way, I wouldn't talk to him at all. I think Donald Trump is wrong. I think we've talked way too much to Vladimir Putin. What I would do is immediately begin rebuilding the Sixth Fleet. I'd rebuild the missile defense program in Poland. I'd conduct regular military exercises in the Baltics. I'd put a few thousand more troops into Germany. I certainly would have been leading in Syria 3 years ago. Because Obama and Clinton haven't, we have far fewer options here.
I'm thinking that conversation didn't go the way Jimmy thought it would, that it went too much into a talking points kind of scenario that's worked for her in the debate and in interviews.
Except that they were wrong.
Let's not get into that. We're here talking about personality right now. And the bottom line is that was she too serious in that environment and in this race with Trump and all the sound bites, right? And Hillary and everybody else and all these personalities, will that ultimately hurt her, or do they like the fact, particularly the late night talk show millennials, that there's actually a serious candidate out there?
It's hard to say at this point. I mean, I suspect if she continues to do well, and she's doing very well right now, she will get to that point where she'll start getting criticized, as Hillary has been criticized for not showing any personal or opening up or whatever you want to call it. You know, Hillary went on that show last week. I thought she was hilarious, and I thought it was very helpful. I'm not saying that Carly should have done that. She's in a different place than Hillary. But if you're going to go on and play it straighter, you know, don't repeat facts. It does bother me that weren't right in the first place. But, you know, we'll see how it
I wonder if she laughed it up and was all cheery that people would say, phony, you're just
They
playing
might.
to a
They
crowd.
might.
You know, they might like the fact that she went down that
might.
road.
Interesting thing about her on that show was if she would have laughed and mucked it up, I would have been saying the same thing I said about Hillary, which is she's in no place right now to be mucking it up because the country is in such a bad position.
Right.
At the same time, though, she comes out there and does what you said, acts serious, and spouts off facts that, listen, I'm a military person. Her facts don't mean anything to me.
Well, let's get into that because Rick said that she was factually wrong. So why don't you 10 seconds to the read? We're already done.
Well,
we
I
played
guess
so many
we don't
sound
get
bites.
to go into
It just didn't matter what she said because it didn't matter. It's just fluff.
Yeah.
Yeah, fluff. But do you think fluff is necessary?
Well, we'll see.
Okay. Carly Fiorina is surging in the polls, but does she have what it takes to be America's next commander-in-chief? Well, find out with this special free offer from Carly Fiorina's book, Rising to the Challenge. This is a must-read for all conservatives, and it's free as part of this special offer. Just go to newsmax.com/Carly or buy a copy of Carly Fiorina's book, Rising to the Challenge. You can get it online as well. A lot going on here. So, coming up next, Donald Trump and Fox News at war again.